If you have ever played Rolling Sky, you might know that the level, Westland introduced an object commonly referred to as the Rock. And today in this video we are going to be going into deep analysis as to why this rock is one of the most influential objects in Rolling Sky history. Now, you might be wondering how an object as minuscule as this rock could have such an impact on the game. Well, it is actually present in many different levels with a very important meaning. As established earlier, this rock was introduced in the level Westland, specifically designed for a special third theme, known as the mining theme. This is already very important, because it establishes that this rock was created for a one-of-a-kind special theme, used for a very special case in a level. First of all, we need to clear some misconceptions. Some people may look at these two rocks shown on screen and think they are the same. However, they are not. The one on the left was introduced in Westland, so for convenience we will call it the Westland Rock. The Westland Rock has a falling animation, and it sits on rails. This is very important for the lore of the Rolling Sky Rock. Now, you may be wondering, other than the rails, what's the difference between these two rocks? Well, as stated prior, the Westland Rock has an animation. This is very important, because for whatever fucking reason, the Chieftain Rock doesn't have an animation, as if it's an outlaw of some sorts. On March 8th, 2026, a poll was conducted on the Posture Trivial YouTube channel, inviting viewers to participate by casting their votes. After a day of anticipation, a total of 13 individuals participated in the poll. Notably, an overwhelming majority of 77% of the voters selected the Westland Rock over the Chieftain Rock, which received only 23% of the votes. At present, this is an anonymous vote, and individuals may have been influenced by others to favor the Westland Rock over the Chieftain Rock. For further verification, Zivel, the proprietor of the Posture Trivial YouTube channel, and Mythic, embarked on a quest to uncover the veritable answer to this long-awaited enigma. They conducted a poll on Discord to ascertain the preferred rock among the participants, and the results are astounding. In contrast, 13 individuals favored the Westland Rock over the 5 who opted for the Chieftain Rock. Consequently, the Westland Rock garnered 72% of the votes, while the Chieftain Rock received only 18%. This data substantiates the earlier assertion that the Westland Rock is indeed superior. Looking back at the data, we can see that the only people who chose the Chieftain Rock have insufficient IQ, coming straight out of Rolling Lounge, and people that don't play the game. This data subsequently proves that anyone with a working frontal lobe would choose the Westland Rock over the Chieftain Rock. So, wait a minute. You might be wondering, what the fuck is the reason for the Chieftain Rock to exist if the Westland Rock already exists? And to this, there is no fucking answer. But the theory is that Minimax wanted to use the rock in Chieftain so badly, but it would have a random rail underneath it, which doesn't fit in the theme of Chieftain. So Minimax chose to copy it and remove the rail from underneath. And as stated earlier, they, for whatever fucking reason, also removed the animation. In Polar Exploration, the rock has a very symbolic meaning. According to Sneak22, the official rotor of Polar Exploration, states how the intent of the rock being used in this level is to represent a glacier or an iceberg. I fucking forgot. In the beta, Sneak 22 used the superior falling Westland rock was originally used, but the downside was that the rail would be underneath it. So Minimax, being the insufficient IQ, lacking functional frontal love Neanderthals they are, told Sneak 22 to use the Chieftain Rock instead of the Westland Rock. And as established in the polls, 3 people actually liked the fucking Chieftain Rock more than the superior Westland one. Later, in Declan Hugo's version of Polar Night Wandering, he also used the Chieftain Rock. This rock probably doesn't mean as much and was used just for decoration, but we still love SND, appreciate him for doing it. But now the level is gone, and Hoya Wafer for whatever fucking reason didn't include the rock in his version of the level. But let's be honest, does an object as superior as this rock belong in this unfun, messy piece of shit level anyway? To the knowledge of some Rolling Sky players, the Axola Waltz present in the game today was not the initial version of the level. A very questionable player among the name of Candy Girl RS had previously intended to create Axola Waltz with the assistance of other players, particularly Declan Hugo, who significantly influenced this level. Upon examining the level, it is evident that numerous Westland cameo objects, including the rock, are present. Indeed, the original version of Axola Waltz was intended to utilize the Westland rock. This is of great significance, as the rock was intended to enhance the significance of the Axolotl Cave theme, or the overarching themes of Twilight Karst Cave and Axola Waltz. Regrettably, due to the difficulty of the level being deemed unacceptable by Minimax, and Candy Girl's refusal to reduce its difficulty, this version was abandoned and never made its way into the game. Wasteland Wild Sands is a very divisive level, with many players liking it, and many players disliking it. And while this is the case, many people can agree that this has one of the most unique themes added to Rolling Sky. Upon entering the level, you will see tons of minecarts symbolizing the... Actually, nobody gives a fuck. Oh, look, the Westland Rock makes an appearance in this level! Now, of course, you may be wondering, what could be the meaning of the rock in this theme's context? A wasteland is a degraded, barren, or uncultivated lands incapable of immediate agricultural or economic use, formed by natural factors like climate extremes, or human actions such as deforestation and pollution. And looking at the background of Wasteland Wild Sands, you can see buildings, meaning this theme takes on the human effect side of a wasteland. So, what could the rock mean? Well, this rock symbolizes the decay and collapse of the environment, and even man-made structures. It can even more deeply imply danger, as if some disaster has taken over. After a whole year of waiting, the bonus, Zone 22 released, which among all the cameos it does use, it uses the Chieftain Rock instead of the Westland Rock, for some fucking reason. Now, you may think the meaning of this rock is the exact same in this level, and you would be partially correct. Since this rock isn't moving, it can symbolize how everything has already fallen apart and destructed in this setting.
I am Justin, the new host. Today I will teach you how to get to every rock and rolling sky. Welcome to Westland, the level that introduced the rock. You can find the rock from 70% to 80% in the mining part. The rock was next used in Desolate area. Here's how to get to it. Again, like Westland, this rock is increase, seen in the level's mining theme, from 54% to 67%. Now the next level to use the rock is fucking cheating. The rock first appears at 18%. After that, it is scattered throughout the level. They are briefly used here. They are also briefly used here. They are scattered from here to the end. The next level to use the rock is Polar Exploration. In Polar Exploration, the rocks are only used at 85% and never again. For some fucking reason. Next up is Totem. The Rockin' Totem makes many appearances throughout the first half of the level before being forgotten, then later coming back at the end. The rock was abandoned for quite some time, but then Wasteland. Wild Sands released 3. The rock, the Westland rock is used. First beam, then never fucking again. The latest level that the rock has participated in. The rock makes its first at 28%, being in the form of the chieftain rock for some fucking reason. After, it briefly makes an appearance at 60% before disappearing again.
I can't fucking believe it. Your dumbass seriously just spent 13 minutes watching me talk about fucking rocks. Holy fucking unemployed. Anyway, subscribe to Mythic Imposture Trivial and Happy. April Fool's Day. Just kidding, fuck you.